Hi, this is Michael McKenna, and today I want to bring you another case study. This particular company is a $10 million company, and they're in the coach, training, and certification business. Now, they had three specific challenges when they contacted me and said they needed to resolve. Number one is they were getting too many leads to be able to follow up. They were actually getting about 3,000 leads a month, and they could only follow up with about 300 or 400 of those leads a month. And they were like picking needles in a haystack trying to find out which ones were the best. Second problem was they had a 46-week sales cycle. That's a really, really long sales cycle in anybody's business, but they were successful. They were doing a lot of good things. And the third problem was their team was like beyond capacity. They couldn't cope with all the leads, they couldn't figure out which ones were the right leads, etc. So let me just dive in and tell you the strategy that we came up with to resolve all of these and grow their revenues. So this is the first thing we did. Number one, how do we get the 3,000 leads and find the ones that are most qualified to speak to? So we did a simple thing. They had a lead magnet on the front end. They were getting people to opt in for a specific PDF to understand more about the coach certification business. And then they were driving people straight to a conversation from there. They were asking for phone numbers on the front end, driving people straight to a conversation. So I put a qualification page in between that. So they opted in. Then we invited them, actually we put an invite page to a conversation. Then we put a qualification page. So in that process, we managed to find the cream of the crop, the people that we wanted to speak to, the people that were ready now, the people that had the money, and the people that were ready to go. So they had two teams. They had a booking team and they had a sales team. And the booking team was the team that was overwhelmed because they had these 3,000 leads, didn't know which ones to call. And it was just like slog, not knowing who was going to be right to send to the sales team. Or sifting and sorting through that and not knowing if they were getting to the right ones because there were 2,700 plus leads that they weren't getting to during the course of any given month. And you can imagine that's all piling on, backlogging over time. Anyway, so now the booking team had the most highly qualified leads raise their hand, tell us specifically what they're interested in, when they're interested in moving forward, and also whether they qualified from a monetary standpoint, which was really awesome. So the booking team had a much better success rate in booking qualified appointments for the sales team. That in turn, with the sales team, because you can imagine, the sales team, in fact the booking team, first of all, back to them, they were every day going, whoa, is this a good lead? Is that a good lead? They're kind of half disqualifying people in their mind over and over again, and or they're booking the wrong leads for the sales team, and the sales team are all going, why have I been given this lead? Now we've got the highest quality leads coming in on the front end. The booking team are booking those, and the sales team are saying, great, I may have slightly less appointments, but I've actually got more highly qualified people, which is an absolute key in any business, by the way. Driving volume, you can kill the business. I'm not saying you shouldn't drive volume, but if you drive too much volume of the wrong thing, you could kill the business. So by understanding who your ideal client is, who's the best buyer for you, you can step in, make that distinction, and have those people go to the sales team. That makes for a much happier sales team. They make much more money, and they make sales a whole lot faster. So in the end, this is what happened. They end up having their best 4 months, their best 4 months ever. The revenues grew about 20%, but what was really most significant is that they reduced their sales cycle from 46 weeks to 13 weeks. What a transformation for that business. I mean, what a huge transformation for that business. Now they know when they're spending money on paid advertising, they can recoup the money a whole lot faster. Therefore, they can grow. Now they can grow, but they were stuck at this level. Anyway, that's the case study I'm bringing to you today. If you got value from this, please like this, share this, and in the comments below, just let me know what value you take away from this. And then also let me know what's the specific challenge that you're dealing with that you might want a resolution for. I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you.